I'm out here on Little Cat today, just a little ways past noon. Pretty warm today, probably in the low to mid 60s. A lot of sun, a little bit of a breeze. I'm just heading in a circle and looking at that mountain up there. I've talked about it before, but way back, well, in the late 1800s, when they started moving cattle in here into this basin, it was all grass, pretty high, buffalo grass and grama grass. At that big mountain up there, there's a trail that comes over just below the peak a little bit, just to the north of it, and it comes on down into this basin, runs along a little stream that runs year round. And supposedly they some cowboys, whatever, they would go over into on the other side of the mountains there, which is all prairie country, the plains, and steal cows and bring them across those mountains and come down that trail. They're good water after they got on this side of it, and come down into this basin and sell the stolen cattle. I think they stole a lot of cattle from a fellow by the name of Chisholm. There's been movies made about him, stories and this and that. He's over in the prairie. He was over in the prairie country, over in the plains, more or less. Had a big ranch over there, and they kind of worked on his herds once in a while and take them different places and sell them. During that time, there was a lot of grass in this basin. Wasn't it really like you see now? It was probably about belly high on a horse most of the places, and there was a good bit of water coming into it. But at one time, the story goes that they had about 85,000 head grazing in this basin, and that's probably done it in. And the droughts didn't help. There's a lot of mesquite in here now. There's always been some. A lot of greasewood, what they call greasewood or creosote bush. Just grass here and there. You get farther north, and there's a little bit more grass. Of course, you get a little bit more water farther north you go. This grass here, it feeds them pretty well, but it's been grazed down pretty bad. There's not much to go on. There's really nothing in this area that I ride in. There's nothing in here but deer and oryx once in a while. That mountain just in front of the big one, it's called Cat Mountain, and a lot of those, a good bit of that right straight in front of us over there is on a reservation, the Mescalero Reservation. They control, they have the, I believe, ownership or something. But anyway, they run the ski resort up there, which is not doing too good this year. Whoa, that wasn't very fun. Oh, quit. We got something out here. She's a little bit spooky. Gotta get my seatbelt on, I guess. But anyway, we've had a real dry winter. It's about the driest on record as far as precipitation. What they said just recently in most of the state. And we still got a chance to get some snow up in those mountains, but it's not looking good. It's usually got some good snowpack on it by this time. So if it's going to be probably a bad fire season this year. When the winds come up in the early spring, usually February, March. April's about the windiest, I believe, normally. But we get some good winds out of the west, southwest, and sometimes the north, but usually out of the west, southwest. And it'll be interesting to see. There's something over yonder. The crows and buzzards are circling. Something dead over there, probably. Somebody bought that next section over there. It's private land, and they've been hauling in manure from somewhere for a long time, so they might have brought in something dead with it. I don't know. Lou don't act like there's anything out here, but she's been pretty jumpy this morning. She's not quite as calm as her brother. She gets a little bit excitable. She just needs to be rode more, and we're fixing to go on a trip back in the foothills pretty soon. I'm got her barefoot right now. I kind of like to run them barefoot for a while when it's just out here on the dirt. There's not any rocks or any bad stuff for them to step on. I just always felt like that when I was a kid, we run barefoot. We could pretty much step on anything, it didn't bother us. I figured the horse was about the same way. That was my idea. There she goes jumping again. We're going to jump for joy around here today, I guess. I don't know what's wrong with her. Anyway, I got to get her and her brother new shoes on them. I'll trim them up here in the next little few days or a week or so and put shoes back on them, because where we're going is going to be rough country, and I don't want to lame them. I don't know what she's getting all stirred up about. Right over there, just a little bit to my north in that little tree area, there's a spring, so there's probably something over there getting some water. I don't know how she can smell it because the wind's kind of at her back, but who knows. We can get home in one piece, I hope. But anyway, I'm going to make a turn up here and go up over that little hill and head on back to the house. And I'll talk to you later. Thank you.